Welcome to Good Time and Tools. Today, I'll be changing the radiator on a 2020 Polaris RZR Turbo S. Because unfortunately, I bust mine up. It's in my other channel, RCA Good Times. Well, I took my bike to an MX track. Now, granted, I am going back. So I went on a double. First time I went on this track, I should have took it easy. Learn from your mistakes. So I went on a double, kind of going hard, fall on the bike. My shocks wouldn't kind of settle for it, so my acid was jumping up. It was kind of throwing me up. Well, when I hit that double, it sent me up, put my nose straight down, and my bike went straight for that second jump. I blew a hole through the face of it. My bike tumbled over it, landed on its back, and slid down the ramp. It took one, I gotta give it to Polaris. It took one hell of a hit, and there's not much that was broken. Maybe a couple plastics, couple here and there cracked. Nothing much, nothing major. I'm not gonna worry about the small ones. The one I did mess up is the winch guard plastic. I already got that on order. That's coming. That went by $20–30. But the main thing was the radiator. As you can see, I put a hole in the radiator in 3 different spots. I probably would have kept riding if it went for that. The bike handled up pretty well. I don't feel nothing off on it. But today, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be working on my 2020 Polaris RZR Turbo S. I have the other cooler right here. They are $550 on, Babbitt's, Bike Bandit, Partzilla, all those places. A little much on my wheelhouse right there. So I did find, I think it's AzCycles on eBay. He has his own channel. His own page as well. But I'm on a Polaris Turbo S group or something like that. It's a Facebook group, and I know he's always on there posting what kind of bike he's got, and he's gonna start pouring it out. But I did find a nice one from him. It was only $200. I don't remember how much it was for shipping, but it seems like a really good piece. I'm gonna just blow through it, clean it up a little bit because it don't look damaged. It looks in really good shape. Just one of the bends right here, it's slightly bent a little more in. But that's no big deal. As long as it works, as long as it's nice, and that's from what I see, it's a good shape. So today we're gonna be going ahead and replace my cooler with the new one. So I've never done it before, so y'all gonna be learning as I go. So let me go ahead and get to it.
All right. Welcome to Good Times.
So what I see so far is this bracket right here. It has a bolt in the backside, a 10 mil. Go ahead and pull that off. I already took off this side because I wanted to see what else I messed up on the bike. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this side off and see what else I can find out. All right, we got an update. So it looks like we are gonna have to take this off because I'm not too sure on how this is. I don't want no fluid coming out. I don't have to bleed anything. I don't want to have to do it wrong. So my plans are I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off, which is not a bad thing. I can assess a lot more of the damage if there is any. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the plastics off. And this looks like it just is free in there. So I should better just pull it up and take it out. So let's start taking the plastics off. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video now. As you've seen, basically everything that needs to be done. Just make sure whenever you put the coolant in, you're putting the right coolant. You don't want to mix two coolants together differently. So go look up from Polaris and see what they have factory. It is a green mix, so just make sure you put around the same thing. But go see what Polaris has. I'm cutting the video out now because I do have to go through and finish the brackets, finish all my broken brackets. Actually, I have some guys coming in that I have to work on their bikes as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. If you have any questions, just give me a shout on RCA Good Times at Instagram. All right, later.
The sun is coming up, are you ready to go? We can take a ride, we can take it slow. Your will is my law, I'ma let you be the boss, 'cause I'll go where you go.